Well, as we switch gears here to a consumer alert, we have to ask, what's on your Christmas list, parents? Perhaps some of you are asking Santa for a car. But before you add those four wheels to that list, it's important to know what the car buying market looks like.
Well, is it new, used? I mean, right? It depends kind of on what you're in the market for. So Matt Venezia actually live with the experts this morning, kind of walking us through some of the trends in the market, things we should be asking. Matt, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Matt. Here at the Hollingsworth Ford dealership here, the Richards Ford dealership. We got Blake Hollingsworth with us here right now, able to give us a perspective from the dealership's point of view here. I mean, you're seeing folks come into your dealership here wanting to buy a car, whether it's new, used. I'm sure plenty of different things take place in the offices to, signing papers before you get to that point. But what I'm getting at is, how do you get to that point? What are some of those conversations that you're having here, especially this time of year?
Yeah, so, I mean, first of all, December, it being December now, it's one of the busiest months of the year, so we're excited about that. So, as a dealer, you got to make sure you have a variety of cars, whether it's new or used, that fit in the different customers' budget. But every customer is different. I mean, some people really want a new car, and if you can fit it in their budget, we make sure we just find out the price point, what they're comfortable with, what packages they want. Some, are on a tighter budget and they want a used car. So we got to make sure that we're stocking our lot with the correct vehicles and, SUVs under 30 grand, vehicles under 20 grand. As a dealer, it's our responsibility to make sure we have all that.
And when you mention the used car, if we look at the used cars here for an example, I believe the COVID pandemic really played a role in some of the cars that are used of, 5 years ago, around that time period now. Those cars weren't being produced at the level maybe that they are now or before the pandemic. Is that true, and how has that played a role for folks looking for a car that was, made around that time period?
Yeah, so on the new car side of that, we've got a lot of inventory. COVID was definitely a crazy time, but on the new car side, we've got a lot full of new cars. On the used car side, it's not where it was before, but we still got a lot of used cars on the lot, and actively going out and making sure you're buying used cars is really important for dealers to do, just to make sure like I said earlier, you got to have that that car in that budget.
And being able to have that conversation with folks again coming in here to look to buy that car, especially right now, you're asking Santa to get you a car under the Christmas tree. This is certainly the time to have those discussions. Blake, thanks so much for that insight right there. And with that, we will send it back to you guys in the studio.